Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Stellaris, the Stellar Republic campaign. In Republic news, the fury of diplomatic activity continues as the Republic has established contact with numerous human and non-human nations across the galaxy. While the news of the new contacts have most citizens excited, many in leadership positions are expressing concern over the nature of a few of these other nations. One senator was quoted as saying, while many could be potential friends, there are also potential enemies as well. Of particular note is the re-establishment of contact with the Butte Guardians. They were once an enigmatic and reclusive member of the Great Republic and home to a sect of psionic adepts known as the Grey Knights. As the former Republic began to disintegrate, they simply vanished. We now know that they appear to have gone into a state of isolationism to protect themselves from an increasingly dangerous galaxy. The offshoot of this is that they have retained most of their former technology, making them one of the most powerful entities in the galaxy. The effort to construct outposts and expand Republic space continues. Construction efforts in the Haze of the Deathless and Eye of the Ancients regions are proceeding smoothly. The stock prices of several modular prefab construction companies has spiked as industry analysts anticipate a boom in mining and research starbase construction in the wake of the expansion of the Republic's borders. And that's the news. Alright, so yeah, we did a lot of work kind of getting to know some of the new neighbors throughout the galaxy. Some seem to be amicable and friendly, others not so much. So we'll see how things go. And on that note, we have a couple of more of those to take a look at. Because I was looking around, and we are still missing a couple. So the Coalition, they know somebody we haven't met yet. Let's offer a trade deal. Will you give us an active sensor link? Possibly. Will you give us communications? Yes. Well, maybe with a little bit of incentive. Confirm. Alright, let's see who that is.
An alien empire has established communications.
Alright, pause it up. We have the Zeltec Decimators. Interesting. Alright, contact with the Zeltec Decimators. Quake and fear alien scum for your doom approaches. The Zeltec Decimators will cleanse this galaxy of every misbegotten xeno-civilization that pollutes it with their presence. Earth shall burn. Well, that's an interesting way to say hello. They are fanatical purifiers, fanatic xenophobes, spiritualists. We pursue true equality, do not stand in our way. We'll go with a more aggressive stance. We have detected what appears to be a naturally occurring subspace phenomenon on the edge of the Alicienthes system. No, Alacleanthes system. A rift in the very fabric of space-time is formed here, creating a wormhole that our scientists speculate may provide a conduit through subspace to another wormhole located somewhere else in our galaxy. Depending on where the second wormhole is located, this could potentially allow ships to travel from one end of the galaxy to the other in a matter of days. Unfortunately, this wormhole, like the vast majority of its kind, is inherently unstable. Any vessels foolish enough to pass through it would be ripped apart in seconds. It would somehow be stabilized. Okay, so there's a gateway here in their territory. That's concerning because there is a gateway right here. We need to beef up that station. Alright, and the other one of these is the Jaloon Polity. They also know someone we haven't met yet, and they're currently at war with them. So, let's offer a trade deal. We would like an active sensor link, and I would like communications. Confirm. Let's see what we've got on our hands.
Established communications.
Alright, we are receiving a transmission from the Dark Imperium. Alright, who are these? These are humans. Greetings from Warlord Hyun Ki Ma, the undisputed ruler of the Dark Imperium. Respect our borders and keep out of our nation, and perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your worlds. They are authoritarian militarist spiritualists, hegemonic imperialists, a bandit kingdom. They are barbaric despoilers, cannot form migration treaties, cannot join federations, as the despoilation casts its belly on all neighboring empires, unlocks raiding bombardment stance, which allows them to abduct pops from besieged planets and resettle them in their own worlds. Decreases opinion. Army damage, army upkeep. Okay. So they are not gonna be friends at all. They are very nasty. Alright. Will they possibly give me an active sensor link? They might. I don't want to give them anything, but let's see. What can we give them? $230 energy credits? Sure. Just to kind of get a good view of what they have. Confirm. Alright, let's see what we're up against here. It looks like they have 2 fleets, both around 7,000 strength. See, 4 cruisers, a destroyer, and 45 corvettes. 2 cruisers, 9 destroyers, and 36 corvettes. Let's get a good look at their corvettes. Corvettes look like this. Alright, what about one of their destroyers? Do we have... That's a cruiser. See, we're probably going to get a better view of a destroyer over here. A destroyer. Alright. So there they are. And I believe that is everybody. Alright. So. Now we know what we're up against. So let's see what we have here. We have available construction ships. We want to head here, but I need a science ship. So for the time being, build an outpost there. I think you're going to come behind and start building stations. You see, I need a month to pass.
Situation log updated.
Alright, mining stations. Construct. Alright, Castillo Philosinosia has been re-elected again. Underground Vault. The energy signature on Peridata required precise drilling from our science team, but ultimately led them to a vast cavern system. Once inside, the team uncovered a large artificial structure deliberately concealed within. The structure was unambiguously built using space-age technology, centuries ahead of what the natives of this planet should be capable of. Within the structure, the crew was startled to find countless sleeping pods lining the walls, containing aliens not only inconsistent with the Mardak Vol, but also unlike any other species known to us, as well as massive stockpile of advanced military hardware. Yet the language used on terminals and labels bears remarkable resemblance to languages we learned from observing the natives. Our engineers have assessed the situation in reactor control, which proved rather anticlimactic after earlier discoveries. Centuries, if not millennia, without maintenance have taken their toll, but with our level of technology, stabilizing the reactor should be trivial, especially if we are willing to sacrifice some of our own resources. 500. Try to stabilize it and reactivate the vault. 500 engine credits, that's fine. Alright, go ahead and build. Oh, we need to wait for a month to pass. So we'll get enough minerals. There we are.
Construction project concluded.
Build outpost. Science ship. You come over here and survey that system. Alright, awakening. Despite our best efforts, the reactor rapidly failed. We were able to direct just enough of its collapsing energy to revive a single pod. Our scientists rushed the pod and found an alien who appears to wear leadership regalia. We have established communications, which proved to be a fairly trivial task, as the leader's language is closely related to multiple languages spoken by contemporary natives. More challenging was the severe distress apparent even across species lines when we said that we had been unable to save any others. But now we believe this sole survivor is ready to talk. It's time for us to listen. Alright. The last. I speak of the member of the Ozari, the firstborn progeny of this world. Unlike your expedition, our species never made our way to the... Oh. Pirates sighted. Alright, keep it paused for a second. Remember the Ozari, the firstborn progeny of this world. Unlike your expedition, our species never made our way to the stars. Instead, we mastered biology and genetics, culminating the uplift of a fellow species on our home world, the Mardak Vol, to serve as soldiers and laborers. One day, we hoped equals. Yet the Mardak Vol did not see the world as we did, and although scientific knowledge has been widely withheld from our young cousins, they found strength in numbers. We tried to create cryo-bunkers to take shelter from the slaughter. This was the only one completed, and so I am now the only one of my kind. I don't belong to this world anymore. Perhaps you can allow me to join you among the stars. Okay, I'm not sure that's entirely consistent with the Mardak Fall, but, you know, we'll roll with it. Alright, you may live with us, provided you share your expertise. The last Ozari would join our empire as a scientist with special expertise in biotech. Sure. Now I have to put in the work, right? He's a skill level 5. Polytechnic education. He has expertise in biology and a biology research speed at plus 20%. Okay. I will swap him in there. And we're going to need some place to put this other guy. So let's build him a science ship.
Anomaly found.
Alright. Colossal impact crater hints that something big collided with the surface of this planet once. Research. Oh, we need to pick a new ascension perk. Hold on a minute. Okay. I think I've decided to go with Interstellar Dominion. The stars beckon and we follow. May nothing stand between us and them. It reduces the influence cost for star bases, so allows us to build them more easily, and also reduces the cost to claim, basically make claims. Since we're trying to essentially rebuild a galactic republic, I think that makes sense for us to take. So we'll take that. Alright, the science expedition team led by Kendros Tyson from the science vessel USF Olanthipios has found something remarkable. Ancient city ruins belonging to the Interstellar Empire can be found on this world. Most look strangely intact, despite our scientists' insistence that this city should have been ground to dust by time and weather long ago. Discovery City. Okay, ancient city discovered. There. Okay. Is that science ship done yet? No. Coming along, though. We need an outpost here. That's a lot of minerals. Ah. There it is. Alright. So you can get to work. Let's see. We really need to get a lot of this stuff over here surveyed. So, head over here and start surveying that system. More pirates. Oh yeah, pirates. Where are these pirates? Pirate sighted, hostile fleets, void clouds, ancient mining drones. I don't see them. They may be popping up around other nations. And since we have
research concluded.
Sensor data from all the other nations, or at least a lot of them, then we're just getting all of that. Alright, advanced combat roles. Advanced reactor booster? Physics research boost. Research speed plus 5%. Let's see. Turbo lasers. Heavy turbo lasers. Let's grab those. Galactic welfare state is done. The economics of ideas. Tradition costs from colonies minus 15%. That sounds good.
Construction project concluded.
Asteroid collision. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Browhawk 2 at some point during the previous 1,000 years in what must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found on the planet in the vicinity of the impact crater. Nice. Alright, we built up some minerals. So, let's go ahead and run some upgrades. So a bunch of planets need some upgrades.
System survey concluded. Anomaly found.
So this is to indicate the presence of a small artificial object ordering Brownhawk A. Oh yeah, we need to look at these giant arachnid armies. They are very good. They are very good. I mean, if we compare this to an assault army, they have twice the health. They have twice the damage and 8 times the morale damage. We can only build 5. We can only afford 2. I say we build them and we keep them here for the time being. We'll use them if we need them. Alright, apparently we need upgrades. That's fine. Science ship is done here. Head here for surveying.
Construction project concluded.
Alright, we still haven't gotten that science ship down here yet.
System survey concluded.
Minor mandate fulfilled. Larongo directors and Republic of Castoria have entered a non-aggression pact. We have to decide what it is we're going to do. Are we going to form a federation or with the Castorians? I can't quite do it yet. I would need to change my war philosophy to do that.
Construction project concluded.
I might have to find another... Yeah, wars of aggression. I would have to find like another empire that we could create a federation with. The Sooth?
Construction
They're not at
project
peace.
concluded.
Militarist, materialists, authoritarians are never going to go for it. According to Lesia von Hamburg's estimation, the ship found by URSF Einstein was a military vessel crewed by several distinct, unidentified species. According to surviving databanks, it was carrying valuable intelligence that would be instrumental in securing... Hold on. According to it was carrying valuable intelligence that would be instrumental in securing a military victory against some kind of rebels when it was ambushed in close proximity to Brauhawk A. An ill-timed solar flare caused fires all over the ship, which the crew tried to put out by depressurizing it, only to find that their airlock control and life support system had been damaged by said fires. Unable to repressurize, the crew perished, leaving the husk of their ship to drift aimlessly around the star. Interesting.
Construction project concluded.
They're coming over the walls. What? Horrible news from our colony's Arachnid Training Center. One of the locks on the main chamber had broken and the arachnids have been pouring out ever since. Reports are coming in of several hundred researchers and trainers disappearing. Most of the training center's exteriors is also covered in webbing. If we don't act fast, we might lose the entire colony. Several giant arachnid packs are invading the main colony. We must assist? Oh. Well. That's a lot of arachnid packs. Do I have anything anywhere close? I have two armies in the same system. They might help them hold out. Embark the entire army, land them here, but they're a whole lot of jumps away. That's not going well. Scientist Thesis Clafixia has died. So we need a new scientist. Who do we have? This is going to be someone for a science vessel. Survey speed plus 25%. Research speed. Psychic research speed, survey speed. I think we're going to go with Erifia Vassatius. Recruit you. I believe you are coming here to survey. This science ship, continue to work on surveying. Construction ship. Build outposts.
Research concluded.
Alright, strike cruiser build speed. Ion thrusters. So we're still using chemical
Planet
thrusters.
occupied by hostile ground forces.
We failed to fend off the invaders. Transport ship arachnid packs. Planets occupied. Okay. Transport ships? Who's close? Who's the closest? You're there. Are both the home fleet and the first stellar fleet in Alpha Centauri? I believe they are. Alright. We're going to send the first stellar fleet out. Alright. While they work on that, let's get these upgrades going. Let's clear some tile blockers.
Project concluded.
Oh yeah, we don't actually have enough. We spent all of our minerals. Alright. Alright, builds. Build the mining stations there. Build research stations. I don't know how long that's going to last.
Anomalous readings registered.
Alright, atmospheric readings from Browhawk 5 do not match simulated projections. Now, if their armies are in orbit...
Research concluded. Construction.
The thing is, if we land there, they'll probably immediately land as well. Alright, turbo lasers have been researched. Quad heavy turbo lasers. Ancient mining drone laser.
Research concluded.
Bank 5. Let's go with the quad heavy turbo lasers. We got the economics of ideas, hyper entertainment forum.
Construction project concluded.
Mercenary assault army, mercenary defense army, freelance contracts, terrestrial sculpting. Unlocks terraforming. Let's go for that. Immense, ragged plains of shadow drift across Browhawk 5's face. They're cast not by clouds, but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged, or rather jointed, to allow for a small degree of articulation. Science Officer Alicia von Hamburg is as yet unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna, or what possible purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow casting might serve.
System survey concluded without incident.
Alright, system survey done. Continue working on. Build an... actually, no. Build research stations? Build mining stations. Build mining stations. Build research stations.
System survey concluded.
Incoming transmission from the Artisan Troop. Esteemed President Castophilia Sinosia, a decade ago, the Stellar Republic pledged to support the Artisan Troop, and so you have. Your patronage is coming to an end. Yeah, we're going to continue the patronage.
Research concluded.
Alright, so you need to continue surveying. Head to this system to survey. Oh, and the president died. Castophilia Sinosia has died at the age of 83. So we'll have to have a new emergency election for a new president. Alright, so ion thruster research is complete, and we will go for orbital drop pods for reduced landing time. Alright, these guys are in system. Where is the first Stellar Fleet? They're on their way. They're gonna jump out. Alright, our active sensor links are starting to expire. That's fine. We got what we needed from them. For now. Encounter in Chambers of Siluk. Encountered some form of alien vessels in Chambers of Siluk. These strange objects have been flagged as Chambers of Siluk until we can further learn more about them. Okay. Let's go ahead. We need to clean up some of these little bits. And investigate that. Alright, we are dropping our troops. Land these guys.
Incursion initiative successful. Special project concluded.
Alright, we have established communications with the Curator Order. Hi, Curator Up. Greetings, Star Travelers. We're the Curators. Our ancient order was established eons ago by the various galactic powers in the ascendancy of the time. We are dedicated towards the preservation of all knowledge in an effort to safeguard the galaxy from descending into yet another dark age of mass extinctions and barbarism. Well, I don't think you succeeded in that. We failed. Well, what did I just say? A few of us remain today, but we are no less committed to our sacred mission than our predecessors were. We're willing to share some of our knowledge with you for a price.
Situation log updated.
Isokrof Chirusa has been elected president of the Stellar Republic. So what is the mandate? No scientist. Did another scientist die? Why don't we have a scientist here? Oh, because you just got elected. Ah, I see. So we need someone who is hopefully good at particles? See, survey speed, expertise statecraft, survey speed, custom AI assistant, research speed new worlds, and psychic. We'll go with the psychic. You're hired.
System survey concluded.
Alright, you are done surveying. Continue on to the next system.
System survey concluded.
And what we're going to do is we're going to clear out these arachnids, and then once we deal with that, we will... Alright, home fleet.
Construction project concluded.
Can you guys upgrade?
Fleet enhancement supplied. Initializing hostile engagement protocols.
Alright, the recent battle that took place in the Guadar system. Alright, Trophathis Phthise, the captain of the URSF Hemothelia, impressed Admiral Jason Leonard so much that he is officially requesting to get a promotion. If you believe that we have use for additional admiral, we will promote captain this guy immediately. What are your orders? We don't really need another admiral. We have enough commanders already. Skilled captain modifier added for 360 months. Nice. Sorry, we just don't have an open position. Alright, go ahead and get some upgrades. Our president's reign came to an end with their election campaign promises unfulfilled, but we barely had time to do anything. Because he died at the age of 98. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, let's continue to work on our surveys, and they're saying that we might be able to build over here, but this science ship isn't really going to be a good match for that, so just build that outpost there. Okay. You can reinforce. Take care of a few things here. It says you need upgrades. Let's clear a couple of these. Isotope refinery. And mining complex. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll end this episode here. So I was a little confused. Alright. And we'll need to continue working on developing our planets, but right now the effort is grabbing territory and building star bases. So that's kind of where we're at the moment. Alright, so we'll go ahead and end it here. And we'll continue working when we get back. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.